Oh.
He's not really wearing clothes.
Ew. He actually is wearing clothes. I just pulled a Jamie and jumped on your bed.
I'm kind of fat too today.
I'll go from the waist up. He was wearing clothes, just not a shirt. Don't misjudge that. So, here we are. It's Saturday. Jamie has his phone out. Why do you have your phone
Monday.
out? It's Monday!
Totally Martin Luther King Day. We're having a cell phone funeral.
How many cell phone funerals have you done before?
None.
This is his first cell phone funeral. It's a very proud moment.
I don't normally get stood up by girls. If we're supposed to go on a date, it usually happens, and then I just screw it up. I've never just screwed it up beforehand and then just had a girl blow me off after she asked me to hang out a couple times. But every time this girl's asked to hang out, I've called her when she told me to call her, and then she's either busy or is not answering. And so she blew me off finally from the last time. So
F that.
she's a great girl, but
Great girl.
ready for this? Alright, hold on, let's do this first. That's the number we're selecting. Okay.
It's out of focus, but yeah, you get the idea.
J-A-Z-Z. Name we're not going to mention. Options.
Because she plays jazz.
8. Selected. Delete contact.
Yes or no?
Oh yeah.
Giggity goo.
Giggity goo. Out of my life, woman who is a jerk.
Unless
So
she
ladies.
comes back.
And then I'll put her number back in. Now, so any ladies who want to go on a date with me, don't screw me over. Or delete it.
See, I don't get as many ladies or phone numbers as Jamie does, but I am ruthless when it comes to the cell phone funeral. I have hairs all over me. I shed like a cat now.
Ew, that was totally random.
But yeah, if I don't talk to a girl, well, if I text a girl a few times or call her up and she doesn't answer and she doesn't respond to texts, I delete her. Like after just a few days, she's gone.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I just got a text from someone. Now you're just mocking me, aren't you? Oh well.
Oh.
This is not going well for this certain individual.
I think maybe we need another video. So, that was my first cell phone funeral for a girl who blew me off, and it felt kind of good. I don't normally go on that many dates. Actually, contrary to what you think, Patrick. I don't get very many ladies that often that I have to get their number from a bar when I'm hammered. So
They usually just want to come home anyway. So like, oh, I don't care what your number is. Stick my head on a tack.
So, goodbye, jazz.
Take your music somewhere else.
I get it.
Take your saxophones and trumpets and jazz music elsewhere.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. She's hot.
It's true. It's never fun to get stood up or cancelled on. Well, cancelled is a lot better than stood up. Stood up, you deserve to step on a tack.
So, any ladies out there who want to go on a date with a guy that looks like this, that hasn't showered?
Don't give your number. You'll end up like the Luke Johnson phone experiment.
Yeah. Cool.
You get old people asking him if you're ticklish or something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah. I asked him, I was like, what was the weirdest one so far? And that was only like at 5,000 calls in. He's like, I had an old guy asking me if I was ticklish. I'm like, that's
Stop
disgusting.
it, Kobe, that's mine.
It's topical.
Hey, my uploading worked.
Holla.
So now I can put the new record on it. But that's another video, another time.
This is an airplane I got from my grandpa like 10 years ago. And my dad went to the funeral up in Utah and brought that back, which I thought was cool. He also got me I'm out of shape. He was in the Air Force, my grandpa, and they did a 21 gun salute, and one of my thoughtful cousins brought back one of the shells, which I thought was thoughtful. Like, I wouldn't have even thought of it. So you get a good look at that. Boom! That was his brain going like. Anyways, so yeah, I thought that was cool. It smells like gunpowder. No, it doesn't. But it's okay. Today, I'm gonna shower. I might get a haircut, and I'm gonna delete all the duplicates out of my iTunes folder, because that's how I roll. Sweet giggity.
Goo.
I just showed you in your underwear. That's hilarious.
It's so funny because we finish each other's
sentences. Oh.
I was gonna say sandwiches.
Oh. That's a quote. We live off quotes. If we didn't have quotes, we probably wouldn't talk to each other.
Dude, $20 says I won't get a date now that you showed my fatness. I'm sitting down and just said pizza.
Keep that in mind, ladies. Okay. Kyla's in Utah.
Really? Yeah, we're not talking, so. For her.
I'll tell you a story once I'm not recording. That's right, you're not going to see it here.